I was a freshman in college, I was at Chapman University in Orange, California. So I started going to Starbucks. There was this barista there, and her name was Olivia. And I would be there for so long, and I'd be so stressed out that she eventually took pity on me and started like slipping me drinks. Because I was also a freshman in college and I could not afford much more than one cup of coffee a day. But I started going to that coffee shop like every day religiously because the people there became my friends. And I was also in need of a job. And I was an outsider, so they don't tend to hire Chapman students at local businesses because we have a history of being flaky. But I just kind of kept going to that coffee shop throughout the rest of the semester, and I met a group of people that were locals. This girl, Shayna, who was extremely Christian, and she was the first person to ever like outwardly be homophobic to my face, but she was really, really nice about it. And she like was very adamant about being my friend despite the fact that I was gay, which was just a interesting conundrum. But fall rolls around and I had been home for the summer, and then Mateo, who was the manager at that Starbucks, finally reached out to me and was like, hey, like would you be interested in working for us? We have a barista spot that opened up. And I was like, of course, that'd be like my dream come true. I've always wanted to work at that Starbucks. So I go through the interview process, I get hired, and they start me working the morning shifts. So it started off where this man came in and he wanted oatmeal. And during training, they really don't focus on making oatmeal because it's something that should be so rudimentary and self-explanatory. But I go to like make this man's oatmeal, and I just put water in the oats in a microwave. I was like, I figured it would be great. I figured it'd be fine. I put it out on the bar, and then he takes it. And then the girl who trained me, her name was Sam, comes up to me like 10 minutes later and is like, what was this? You think this is acceptable to give to someone? I was like, I don't know how the oatmeal works. I sympathized with her position, with the fact that she just wants to do well. And for her, the job was a little bit more important than it was for me, because she uses it to pay for school, where I was lucky that I was using it for extra spending money. And regularly, homeless people would come in to Starbucks, and some of them were kind of funny. Like there was this one girl, Janet, that would always come in, and she was a devout Christian, and she would come in and just start screaming about the Bible. She would be like, Jesus is your savior, yada, 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 yada. And like, we would all be like, oh my God. But my manager eventually escorted her out, but it wasn't like a dramatic escort. He was like, okay, Janet, like, come over here. And then she went out the back. But in Orange, the town that it was in, there is a huge homeless problem. There was one man that decided that the girls' bathroom, was his new home. And it's the girls' room. And I go, hi, like, is everything okay? And then I just hear like masculine grunts. And I'm like, that's definitely not how it's supposed to go. So Mateo goes into the bathroom. I don't really know what happened with the interaction, but all I know is a man wearing next to no clothing, underwear, socks, and like an opened up jean jacket walks out of the store. And then my best days at work were Wednesdays, because on Wednesdays we did something called Clean Play, which every Starbucks does. And my friend Liv and our manager Curtis would do Clean Play, where we basically shut down the store, blast music, and just clean, like deep clean everything for like 3 hours. And then what was so fun about it was that I felt like I was just hanging out with my friends, because it was very much a family, which is just overall a great experience.